And we're live. Hi everyone. Let's get Romy on. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh, look how cute your hair looks.
I haven't cut it since last October 2019 maybe. So not this past October, the one before. I had like short pixie hair, and your hairpins have saved me through this transition.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that. So I'm going to adjust this. I am not used to seeing myself on camera without makeup on. It's kind of like, it's a little scary for me. But
Yeah. Well, you look gorgeous, but so let's do makeup first and then we'll do hair.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm so happy to do this too, because so many people say, "Oh, you look great," and "Oh, you look so beautiful." But I think that people don't realize the power of makeup. Like, you really can literally transform yourself with makeup.
Yeah. No, it's true. You can lift the whole face. I mean, skincare and makeup. That's really, it's about
Exactly.
it's always about those two things. But, what you do to your skin and then how you apply makeup without kind of ruining all of that amazing work that you've done to your skin. I mean, looking at you, to me, you need very little. Your skin is amazing. But we're gonna like lift the eyes up a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I think it's also so important. We see so many, when we were in our 20s, how much makeup did we really need? We really didn't need anything. We did it because we wanted to do it.
Right.
But now it's like, it's very hard to look at so many girls that you see on Instagram in their 20s. They put a little gloss here, they put a little
Right.
something here, and they're perfect. And I
Right.
think that a lot of people don't talk about makeup in your mid 30s, early 40s, 50s. And I think it's important that we discuss this type of stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a, oh, I don't know what's happening. It's definitely a less is more. When it comes to makeup and aging, it's about kind of being specific with how you use it and where you put it, and not, if you put too much makeup on, whether you're old or young, but especially as you get older, it weighs your skin down, it weighs you down. So you want to keep everything kind of fresh and light. And it has to do with everything, with what you put inside of your body, how you treat, I can't go on enough about the skincare and skin prep. And, you're never going to get that kind of, that's the thing that you have going for you when you're young, right? You have that tight, gorgeous skin. So you really just want to not mask it, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you already have a base on, right? A little bit?
Yeah.
What do you have on right now?
I put the Color Corrector
Great.
by Charlotte Tilbury. I put a
Great.
little bit of Clé de Peau on. I also I just bounced like a little bit of tinted moisturizer, SPF,
Okay.
on my skin,
Okay.
and a
Great.
little bit of powder. And I also used the
Oh, yeah.
this Chanel balm just to like, yeah, I know, this is good.
Love to be a little warm and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would like this because it doesn't change the integrity of your skin.
Right. I like skin to look like skin. So whatever you put on your skin, you want to kind of either press in skincare afterwards, mist your face, press it in so that it comes back to life, and that, the skin and makeup kind of fuse together. Okay, so let's start with eyes, right?
Okay.
Do you have anything on your brows right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do eyes first and then we'll do brows.
Okay.
So do you have a brush that's kind of like this kind of smaller, creasy kind of thing? I just got this set of brushes from this collaboration with Katie Jane Hughes and Spectrum, and they're I highly recommend. They're gorgeous, and they're like it's like a perfect kind of fluffy, soft.
I saw those on your Instagram last night.
They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, and you kind of, that's what I look. This is what I look for in a brush, like soft and kind of. It doesn't pull the skin. So is something have that kind of softness, not too dense? What's that one?
Yeah, this one might be too thick.
Yeah, that one we'll use for something else. Maybe the one in the middle.
This one. Okay.
Yeah. And also, I recommend, washing your brushes often. I love the Beauty Blender Solid. They make a charcoal one that's like my go-to. That's important too. So you can really see what's getting on your brush and all of that. Okay. So you're going to take any kind of like fluffy brush.
Okay.
And do you have, give me like a shadow that's maybe in the taupey, bronzy world, something like that.
Okay, let's see. I pulled out, because sometimes I pull out way too many things. I pulled out this Victoria Beckham one.
Okay. Okay, maybe even a little taupier with like a drop more gray in it. Or you could even use this, by the way. You could also use this.
Let me just, I have one right here. Hold on.
Okay, just like a little bit lighter so we can build after.
Okay, so I've got this one too, which has multiples.
Oh yeah, okay. So are they all shimmery or are any of them flat?
No, they're mostly all matte except for like these three are shimmer.
Okay.
So you're talking about like maybe this one?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. I love that color. Yeah. So you're doing like, you're saying to like kind of like wash the entire eye with this color.
Oh, people are asking, what is the Chanel product? It's the Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is like...
Everybody needs that.
Everybody needs it. If you want to look healthy.
Yeah.
No, but it's a great product because you really, you feel it, but you don't see it. And that's what I love in makeup. I love when you can feel the difference of something, but you don't see it. Okay, even if you had a taupe pencil, just for those at home, you could always put some on the back of your hand. And okay, so I want you to look, I don't have any product, I'm not doing it, but look directly at yourself here. I'll take one of these. These are great neutrals from Bobbi Brown. I'll do it with you. Okay, so you're gonna go into something that's not too dark. And you're going to look directly at yourself in the mirror. So if you feel like your eyes are hooded, you really, what's the most important thing is the area that you see, right?
Right here.
Who cares about that? So you're going to look right in here. See my eyes open?
Yeah.
And you're going to just, yeah, you don't need to go all the way yet. Just go here. Right when you look directly at yourself, it can go a little bit out. It's okay, but more you're concentrating. You want to get it in that you're kind of getting it really in your socket while your eye is open.
Okay, so you're pressing a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pressing a little bit, but try to do it while your eye is open because that's where it's going to end up when your eye is open. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like covering that area, keep the other area clean. You don't need it. You don't need to put product there. So just in the crease.
Okay, so I'm going to do the other side.
So you're basically creating the effect of a socket. You see what I'm saying? So you're kind of really pressing it in. You're almost like, this is so soft, it's almost going like over your eyeball.
Yeah. I think I need, I have this other one. So maybe maybe this one was too light for me. The vintage.
Why don't you mix it with a drop of the one right below it?
Yeah. Oh, I love this color. Yeah. So I'm going right here.
Exactly. With your eye open and really just, yeah. Yeah, you can even go, and again, then you could always touch a little bit darker. If you're like, start there, you can build it up. Don't worry about this part so much because we're going to do something else there.
Okay. So
I'm
just going here.
Yeah, so really go here. Maybe I should put more, I don't have a light on. Should I put a light on just so you can see what I'm doing more? Let me see what it looks like. Does that help? Does that help you see?
Yeah.
Or is it better without?
No, that's good.
Okay. So that's the area. So it's almost like you're looking straight ahead. And that's the key, even when you're doing wing liner, look directly at yourself, because once you try to go down or up, or that's when you get little flippies and things that you don't want. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got that area.
Should I go darker now?
Go a little darker.
Same area, right?
Same area. Great. Great. Now let's get into the pencil, because that's where like the magic really happens. Okay, so let's start with brown.
Okay, I only have black.
Black, great, fine. Let's do black. I have black. If you saw what was happening, the mess of makeup around me, it would be.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm like, oh no, maybe I'm gonna need this, and we probably will need 20 lip liners
that are all similar color, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're all pink nudes.
Yeah, you and every woman, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is you're gonna go in the upper lash line. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh boy.
Lift it up there. Yep. Like kind of concentrate.
Okay, I've got to get a very close here. Oh my God, that's so ticklish. All right.
So, and really get it like, you want to work it up to the root of the lash. Okay, so you're tight lining your eyes.
I think I need another mirror.
Like a magnify, yeah.
But I have to pull up, right?
You don't, I mean, if you can manage to do it like that, that's fine too. For some people, it's easier to pull it up.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay, so do both sides, and you want to do maybe like you can do the outer third of your eye. You don't
this is definitely something you have to get used to, because it's very ticklish, and on the phone it's very hard to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You probably can do this in the back of a car at this point.
Probably, but given in the times that we're at, we're not going to do that. But
exactly.
Okay, but once you see like what it does and the impact of it, you'll get over the tickle.
Yeah, I see. It's opening up my eye.
It's opening up your eye. But then the real let me know when you're done with that, because then I'm going to show you what the real magique is. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to take it from the outer corner, inside, the inside outer corner, and you're going to drag it out just a little bit, just a little.
While my eye is open.
While your eye is open. We're doing everything while your eye is open, so that when your eyes are open, you know exactly what you're going to get, as opposed to, this is how you really get that guide of where you want to be. Right? So you're going to follow the line of your lower lash line. That's the line that you want to follow to go up. Even though you're using it from here, you're following this line. So if you were to draw,
oh, I see. Okay.
See what I'm saying? So if you were to draw a diagonal line from here to here, it would be there.
Like that?
Come a little closer. Yeah, a little drop. More follow it up. Just a little. Just a little. We're going to spread it afterwards. We're going to like diffuse it afterwards. So don't worry about perfection or any of that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
People are asking, what's the difference between using a black or a brown liner? This is a great question, because I really don't know the difference either. I always just thought.
I would say brown is softer. The most simplest answer is that brown is softer, and black is going to give you more of like a cat eye effect.
Yeah.
and a little bit more intense. Either is beautiful. You know, I think for our purposes on camera, black's going to give you a little bit extra kick that we're looking for.
Did I go too far out?
No, no. Wait till you see what we do. So do you have a little brush, either like a liner brush or a little flat brush or something like that?
Yes.
Great.
How's this?
Great. So take it and we're gonna over what we just did, like right, you can kind of like the bottom of this flat brush is under at the lower part of the liner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, you're looking straight. So you, when your eyes are straight, you see what's happening. You see, it's where you're putting it where you want it, as opposed to doing the whole thing and going through the whole thing. And then you look and you're like, oh, you know,
yeah.
Where's my
Ooh,
eyeliner?
I just got lifted.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, we're gonna, so we do both sides. Okay.
Oh, do you have like a little, did you set up a little mirror on your side?
I have a magnifying mirror because I can hardly see you. I'm so blind. I should actually grab my glasses just to really look at you. Great. Okay, so now you're going to take that same brush and dip into, let me see that Victoria Beckham palette. Great. Dip into that brown, the not the lightest, but the darker one. Okay. So same brush, dip into it, go over. Let's see if I have something similar.
Go over the line?
Go over the line, and you can go a little bit above it, right? So you can, you're going to tie it in here, where it, right there on top. So start here.
Okay. Oh,
then,
yeah. So I'm going up here.
And then marry the two together. Exactly. Exactly. You could even take that kind of that lightest one that's in that kind of other brown one and kind of, yes, all the way. You can actually, I mean, that one's gorgeous, and that copper color would also be gorgeous if you want to try that let's do a little bit of a mix of the two. It's going to be pretty. For a little bit of warmth, I think that's going to be gorgeous.
All right, so let me do the other eye.
Yep.
So I'm taking the brown, blending it in to my black line.
Yep. You're doing the shadow part now, or the pencil?
I'm doing the shadow, the brown.
Okay,
I'm just doing it.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, you're just kind of taking that wing and marrying it to your lash line.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and now you can go into that kind of maybe take another blender brush, or the one that you had that you'd used before for the swiping.
Yeah. And I'm using this lighter color.
Let's use like dip into that, and maybe just a drop of that copper, just a tiny bit. Yep. Yep. And then you want to like pat it on the back of your hand, or if you have like a little washclothy thing nearby.
Oh,
anything
pretty.
like that. So just to kind of, you know, make sure it's like blended and soft, and then go on top a little bit of there too, and then and on the other side, and then whatever's left on the brush, we can just go into the crease, just up here, just a little bit. Yep. Gorgeous. Gorge. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay. Gorge. So now you're going to take your finger, and I want you to like drag just a little bit, just to make sure it's like going in the right. And do the same thing on the other side.
I like that trick.
Yeah. And then, you know, again, with your blender brush, Go into that lighter Victoria Beckham again, and just again go into the socket some more.
Okay. With the eye open.
With the eye open, start here.
Okay.
Here, right in the center of your eyeball. Like if you were to draw a line from your pupil up, in there. Yeah, it's starting to sculpt. You see?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Okay.
This is this color is very good.
Yeah, that's maybe should have been our crease to begin with. That's perfect on you. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I wouldn't go too much further than this.
Okay.
And then we're going to play with, you have that little Westman brush. We're going to, right? You have that little Westman touch-up brush or something like that, I think it was.
I have this Westman one and this one. This blends like whenever you've made many mistakes, this is like
a magic brush.
Yeah, one of those things that kind of like blends everything together.
Amazing. So
I know everybody's talking about this corrector brush. I need to get it.
Okay, so you can take either a small concealer brush or take a small concealer brush or the Westman brush, you know, whatever's handy.
Let me just dropped. Okay. And it rolled away. All right. We are going to take this one.
Great. Great. So take that brush and you're going to dip it into your Clé de Peau. Is that nearby?
Oh, yes. Licking the finger does the trick. So usually I take a little Q-tip, pointed Q-tip, and then I lick it.
Yeah, same. I never did the lick, but you know, to each his own. To each his own. Okay, so you're gonna take your brush, a little bit of concealer. Let me find. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is, I'm just gonna put a little on the back of my hand after I load the brush, and then right where I'm looking at my magnifying mirror because I can't see anything.
Oh yes, you're going up. I need something more pointed, definitely for this. Okay,
or you can take. Do you have a flat concealer brush?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. And going up, right?
And you're just gonna lift, kind of like under where you did the thing with the Q-tip, but don't go over. You know, don't go over your line. And we're just going to lift it up. And then the same on the other.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So you don't even worry about, oh, I have a shadow from my eye or whatever it is. We deal with it now.
I mean, they are much more open than before. We should have did like a before and after for the eyes.
I know.
Nice.
By the way, not to change the subject because we're going to go there after, but these are so cute. I can't even.
Oh, good. I'm happy you love them.
So cute. Love.
Okay.
Great. So at this point, I would say, let's do brows and then we'll curl after. Okay. So brows, what do you use for brows?
This is what I usually use, the Anastasia.
She makes amazing brows. Okay.
A Brow Wiz in soft brown.
That's like a brow gel type of thing, or is it a pencil?
It's a really like light pencil.
Great. Oh yeah, I use that at work. That's amazing. Okay. So great. So you wanna, do your thing. I like to, especially, you know, since I have like tweezed brows from the 90s, I like to
oh, you got way more than me, that's for sure.
You know what, I've tried very hard over this pandemic to kind of be very patient with them, but you know, I do fill them in, and actually lately I've been really into this Surratt tinted brow. Is great.
What is it, like a brow gel?
It's like a brow gel, and it actually, I mean, I have it on now, so I'm cheating a little bit. And they come in different colors. The colors are just kind of, are new to the line, and they come in clear as well. And it's like basically like a brow glue that has tint in it, and
Okay, I need that.
Very good.
I use this on top of it, but I don't think it's enough for me. It's Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do with your pencil. Believe it or not, I don't have a brow pencil in front of me because they're all in my set bag. Okay. So take your pencil and you want to like draw hairs. I like a kind of a very full straight brow. So you want to draw hairs under the arch, especially in this area here. And then after you draw, then you brush, and then you brush it through, and then you say, okay, well, I still have some holes here. Let me add a couple more in that spot. You see where you have like a little bit of an arch right there?
Yeah.
Get under there a little bit. Under that, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Why? We want to soften that arch?
You want it like, I like it, well, if you want it like a fuller kind of boy brow type of brow,
yeah,
that's kind of, to me, that's usually the spot where people like, especially back in the day, have gone a little bit crazy, and they're like, oh, let me like, you know, I'm going to open up my eyes if I make them really thin, and like the arch is going to lift it. But to me, like, it's more youthful to have a fuller brow.
Yes, totally. And then what about in this area?
In this area, you just want to fill in very softly, a few hairs, and you want to go up so that they feel like little hairs.
I really have tried so many times with all these like the gel pencils that really are like almost like a marker, but I haven't been able to master them, unfortunately.
I just tried one recently that I really like from Kevyn Aucoin.
Oh,
Aucoin. And I have one here, but this is not the right color for me because it's a warm blonde, but they make like an ash blonde that's beautiful, and it's soft, so it's not you're not going to get this hard marker line. So you see like one side is like a marker.
yes.
I mean, I'm sure this color is going to be too warm for me, but we don't care, right? We're just going to show you. And it's very easy. It's not such a hard marker that you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? It feels more like transparent, almost watercolory. So it's easier to work. So you see this area here? Can you see it well that I'm doing it? This is where I like to fill, so you kind of really get that arch. And then what's genius about this is on the other end, there's a clear gel.
Okay. We need to I'm sure people are going to ask because that product I have never heard of. So I would love to try it.
This is brand new. This is amazing. The Troy Surratt is excellent, and I'm sure that one also in like in the ash blonde would be great for you. Also could be a very like, just using that, to me, like the Surratt is like a very easy like run out the door, tints your brows, and it doesn't feel like eyebrow product. I don't like it when you can see, you know, I like everything to look kind of seamless and like you don't know exactly what's going on anywhere in the face, really. It should feel all a little bit, you just look amazing. Like, and not sure
very
why.
hard. Once you've really over tweezed your eyebrows, it's hard to build them back up with makeup.
It is hard, but it is possible.
Just takes a lot of time.
I know. One day when this pandemic is over, we'll do it in person and I'll show you.
Yeah, I think I need that. Oh.
Good.
Okay, is that any better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks great. Okay. Now let's curl the lashes. I would suggest for you mascara maybe just on top and a little extra on the outer corner.
Okay.
Not like, I feel like this can sometimes, like just doing that kind of lifts it up.
So I squeeze them in 3 parts at the root, actually in 4, and I just keep going up and up and up until I get to the end. Because I don't have a lot of lash, but they're completely straight. and they're long. So
sometimes I curl it and tilt it a little bit like that while it's on me, because I feel like that'll like the outer corner will kind of poke up a little bit.
Oh my God,
especially
that's
with
such
that
a good
little
trick.
Especially with the cat eye thing.
Okay, let's try it here.
How's that?
Okay, so
great. And then do your mascara. So, you know, coat the whole lash, but get more on the outer corner.
this mascara that I'm using right now is not, it's not a very coating one. I like it because it's not so clumpy.
Yeah, I like
it. It takes a while though. It's,
what is it?
It's Wander Mile High Club.
Oh, I haven't tried it.
It takes a little while, but at least they're not clumped and they get very long.
Yeah. I love the Chanel Inimitable mascara is a great one. I love Ilia makes a great clean mascara. Glossier, believe it or not. MAC used to make my favorite, which was Hot and Naughty, but they like got rid of the regular black for some reason, but it's excellent. Let's see. Clé de Peau makes a gorgeous mascara.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, for opening up this eye area, I have to say, like, my all-time favorite in the whole corrector world is Bobbi Brown. Like, that is this peach is what peach, and I mean, I'm a little tanner now because I was in the sun, but typically I use light peach. This is peach. This is like game changer for me. I love it so much. But
okay, so you have to take a picture of that.
Yes.
And the Surratt that we talked about, the brow.
The Surratt brow, the Kevin Aquan brow.
Yeah.
We'll do all that afterwards, or maybe Danielle will remind us.
All right. I think I've got a good coat on. I didn't go, usually I go really in here too, so I'm not doing that today.
You can do a little bit in there, but you're concentrating on that.
And really nothing on the bottom.
I would do nothing on the bottom.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's going to pull your eyes down a little bit. What you can do is take a small brush, like the same small brush you use for the liner, like maybe clean it off a little bit, and you can dip into the Victoria Beckham, that kind of ochre blend color that we loved, and like maybe a drop of that rust, just a drop, and you can go a little bit under. Maybe just do the blendy one first, the paler, that one. Do that under. That's just going to make it like kind of sultry.
So what's the trick after you're doing this that you start getting the creasing of your concealer?
Honestly, I like to just, if you're going somewhere, if you're doing something, you know, you can use a little bit of powder. Again, you want to use a small brush. You know, I like these, you know, these kind of brushes. So I would use, I love the powder from La Mer. You're probably like a medium. And I would put just a little bit, just like that. I would not go crazy. You don't want to over powder. I also like blotting. Tatcha makes great blotting powder, blotting papers, but you don't want to over powder. You can do a little bit just to set it.
Okay.
But otherwise, sometimes I just take my dry finger. If there's, you know, if I really feel like there's no oil in it of any kind, and I'll press it and then I'll reapply.
Okay.
You know, but if you really want it to like not move, then a little bit of powder with a small brush, like just precision powdering. And always press or pat, and don't swipe.
Okay.
Okay. Like I can see I need some, sometimes we need some like right here.
So what I've been using, the corrector, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury number 2.
Okay.
I think that the one you just showed me is peachier than this one, right?
Yeah. That's a little bit pinker.
That's more yellow. Yours is more yellow.
Mine's more yellow, and there's also a light peach. So you're one of the two, or you float between the two. But in the summer when you're tan, you're definitely going to be a peach.
All right.
But this to me is one of the, I use it all the time at work. It's one of the greatest. Okay. Next, let's go into lips for a minute, and then we'll do other areas.
Okay. So these are all of my nude liners, basically all the same color.
Okay.
Just different brands.
Okay. All right. Let me see. The Charlotte ones are Pillow Talk.
I only have Pillow Talk. For some reason, I had lost the other one. I have this one.
What do I have?
Then I have a bunch of Pat McGrath ones, all like, again, all nude ones.
Let's see. Let's do Pillow Talk because I happen to have Pillow Talk.
Okay.
Even though it's not sharpened, let me just sharpen it. Okay. So with the liner, I mean, you know what you're doing, but go a little bit under your lower lip in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then you can kind of, and you go a little, I like to go a little bit at, not over, but more like on the edge. Great. Also, by the way, put some on the back of your hand. Pause for a second. Put some on the back of your hand like that. Put your finger, okay? And then put some on your cheeks too. Like this, like up a little bit. Yeah, you see how that?
You have flushed it out.
Just a little bit. A lot of times I feel like lip products look so good on the cheek. They almost look more.
It's really funny you telling me this because one day, I only had a cheek palette with me. And I used it on the eyes. I used it on the cheek. And everything was really monochromatic and I loved the way it looked.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love to use a lipstick on my cheeks. I love it. Okay, so that's great. Great. And now what kind of, do you want to do lipstick or gloss or?
Let's see. I've been more into lipsticks lately.
Okay.
But I have this Surratt lip gloss that is good for now because for some reason I cannot find a lip balm that overnight I just started using a sleeping mask, like, you know, for the lips, but nothing is like really hydrating. And yeah, do you recommend an overnight treatment?
I mean, you know, I just got sent the Lana lips. I never tried that. And to be honest, I was shocked at how hydrating it was. I love the Tatcha lip mask. You can use that as lip balm. The Laneige one is great. Vertly is like makes the CBD lip balm. That's excellent. I mean, there's so many.
I need to get that one again. I went through that. I loved it.
Yeah, because it feels buttery and very hydrating. The Lana Lips has a little bit more tack to it, but it felt like, I was like, oh, okay. I was surprised because I hadn't tried it. I had heard about it. And then during the day, I love, you know, Bobbi Brown makes something called Extra Lip Tint, and it's like a tinted lip. I don't know if I even have it because my daughter loves to steal them, but but it's great. It looks kind of clearish, or they make a nude one that would probably be great for you, and it tints, it colors your lips a little bit, and it's very hydrating. So if you're just like home doing stuff all day, like it's like hydrating plus that little bit of color that you want, but it doesn't look It's not like a gloss. It's like feels better than a gloss, but
I like that.
you know, it's like a
And it's
tinted
not
lip
like
balm.
sticky, which is great.
No, it's like very rich and buttery and hydrating.
Okay.
Okay, so use a lipstick or a gloss, whichever you
So
prefer.
I got this. I went with my daughter to Bite
Uh-huh.
downtown, and I made this
Gorgeous.
color.
Gorgeous.
It's called, I named it DP90s.
Amazing, amazing. This is Italian Rose from Bobbi Brown. I feel like you would love this color too. This is like
Yes.
one of my favorites.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's just a good.
Now, I want to know, why does it look better when you put your lipstick on and you pat it than going the old-fashioned way?
Because you're like pressing it. I mean, and I like to use a finger afterwards. You're pressing it into the lips. So it not only, it just kind of fuses with the lips more. You want that kind of pillowy, exactly what you're doing. Exactly.
I know. I learned this from you watching your stories.
Yeah, it really makes, I mean, do you see what it does? It kind of just infuses it. You know what I love to do too is there's like, you know, there's those face balms. Fortuna makes one, May Lindstrom makes one, and you can do, that's another thing that you can do. You can take like a greasy balm that you would use on your face and you can put on your lips and rub vigorously. Your lips will be like, it's like incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so this also, this does so many things. It not only like presses it into the lip line and fuses everything together, but it also, you know, you're doing circulation and stimulation. And you know how I love,
I
like,
know. Look at how big my
massage?
lips look.
Yeah, and it's
I
all,
love that.
it's all about that. And then whatever's left on your finger, again, you're gonna
Tap it here.
lightly tap. You know, don't put too much product, but that, yeah. And you can go a little higher. That also helps with like the eye area.
I've always been nervous to put blush here, so that's good. You're
Yeah,
telling me to do
you
it.
start at the apple and then just kind of go up. Okay, looking gorgeous. Great, amazing. God, you're looking very like Kate Mossy 90s. I love it.
Oh, I'll take that. Thank you.
Love it. And then I would finish with what skincare do you have nearby? Is it like a mist or a cream or an oil or anything like that?
Yeah, I have, I love this Rose Water by Georgia Louise, and I pulled out Agent Nature face oil and Augustinus Batter Rich Cream.
Oh, okay. I love the rich cream so much. Okay, so start with your Georgia Louise. I'm using one, this is Rituel. They're, you know, I love all mists. Give your face a little bit of a mist. Okay.
Oh, I love that smell.
Yeah. And then you're going to like press in a little bit. And I like to, like that. So kind of all, again, it like all starts fusing together. And then take your, take your oil. Let's do your oil. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of oil too. You're going to take a little bit of oil and then just, you know, we're going to highlight with skincare as opposed to, yeah, exactly, as opposed to makeup, right? Why not hydrate and treat this part of the skin instead of putting another like shine, instead of putting just like a shine product, why not just like treat it? You could also use an eye balm. And then, you know, whatever's left, you can just put a tiny bit. Like, it doesn't matter if your eyeshadow moves around. It's sexy. Like, just go with it. Let's just it keeps everything kind of non-cosmetic feeling and just kind of very like alive and glowy and all of that.
This feels very like spring, summer.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you wanted to go, you know, if you wanted to touch up your tan, I would take the Chanel. You can dip into that. And then you can just add a little bit kind of like under where you put the blush, go into your temples a little bit. Top of the forehead, yeah. By the hairline.
I usually never wear my hair down doing makeup.
I never wear my hair down, period. Hence why I love your hairpins so much.
No, I should have put it in beforehand. I mean, this stuff like is just really good.
It's magic, and then it like marries it all together. And you know, if my kind of pet peeve would be looking at my face or any face and seeing like makeup. I don't want to see it. Here, there I am in the sun. I'm so glad even though it's absolutely freezing in New York, I'm so glad the sun is out.
I know we needed, I'm such a snow bird, but we needed some sun now.
We need a little sun. Yeah. Yeah. It was time. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So I also couldn't put my hair up before or whatever, because I'm like, if I put my hair up, I can't put my hair down because I have that kind of hair. Like once it's up, it's up. So, but I'm so ready.
Well, the thing is that I see what you mean with the curls, but you can what you can do is just do it looser.
Right.
What happens if you have you tried just doing it a little bit looser? Because since you have the curls, you have enough grip to be able to anchor.
Yeah. I mean, once it's up and it comes down, it kind of, it's either like once it's up, that's like you're doing it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although I did see something that you did that I tested out that worked really well. I don't know where I put it right now, but I had the small hairpin and the larger hairpin, and I did the thing where you like sectioned, put your hair like that, and then did another one, and my hair came out like wavy, kind of beautiful.
That's like my go-to for the beach. You have to take 2 pins. I section off this area. Mm-hmm. And I do a little top knot. I mean, I like wearing my hair like this. It reminds me of like, I remember seeing the Olsen twins always wearing that little top knot.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it.
And you could do this like really loose. I love this style because it's very youthful. I feel like a schoolgirl with my hair
also
like that.
Lifts the face a little too, which I love.
Is that what it is? I feel like it's definitely lifting. So if I'm at the beach, this is like, now that some people are going to start traveling and we eventually will be getting into warmer weather, and you're going out that night, or you want to like save your blowout, this is like the best way to do it. You put your hair in the top knot there, and then you take the rest of it. I'm just gonna flip around, and can you see me?
Yep.
And then you're just going to do a bun back here.
Oh my God, you do it so beautifully.
And then, just hang out, just like this.
Yeah. I was just doing it while I was like hanging out at home, and when it came down, I'm like, damn, it's really good.
What's great is because this will give you that tighter wave for the top to lay on the top, and this gives you that looser one.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I also like this vibe to me. I just like want to do a little cat eye with this. It's so cute. So I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love the bows. Which is your favorite one?
Well, I only have this one right now, but it's so cute.
I know this one's my favorite one too.
It's so cute.
And these are like all handmade. Somebody phrase all of it. I wanted it to feel very luxe, and it just I wanted it to feel like, almost like a Chanel jacket.
It totally gives me that vibe. And what's so amazing about these is they really stay in the hair without, I don't know, it's fascinating to me that they stay in the hair and they're so smooth, like without having like grips, and they don't pull at the same time. They're just like perfect. Whenever I wear the gold one a lot at work, and it makes me not just like feel put together, but the amount of compliments I get is crazy. So this is
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I know I mentioned to you before, it's like you could also wear this like this. Let me just adjust that.
But that's
And
so cute.
they took 2 years to make. I wanted them to really match fine jewelry. I didn't want them to be bendable. You should have this for a long time. I've had people tell me that they have left it outside. It's not supposed to be, oh my God, adorable.
So cute.
Really, really cute.
I love it. It's like also like chic, you know, it's like, I feel like it's very hard to find hair accessories that feel chic and not, you know, not too lady, you know, they just have like a good, I mean, this one is my absolute favorite.
Perfect. Yeah, it's just enough of the gold, not too much. I just didn't want people to overthink it. You pick your color gold, you're wearing gold hoops, you know you're just gonna use your gold pin and you don't have to worry about, oh, is it gonna match? Is it too much? Is it too much to wear with my jewelry? Because so many times, like, we wear necklaces and then you're gonna take another hair accessory, maybe it has too much bling on it, maybe it's a little too ornate, and then you have to think about it. I didn't want anybody to have to think about it.
Yeah. No, it's
like, it's just your go-to.
I was so pleasantly surprised. I mean, the first time that I saw your hair accessories was on a live that you did with Kylie Coveteur, from Knockout Beauty, and you know, she was like, you need to get these hairpins. And you know, I remember probably at the time that my hair was not long enough because I was growing out this pixie, and then, you know, now that my hair is longer, it's like so much fun to play with it and kind of, you know, do all these things. So, but this is the cutest thing ever. I can't.
And another, like, I felt like we all wear these like gold hoops and beautiful jewelry. Why not have something of the same quality and feel luxe that we use in our hair? I mean, it's on our head, it's next to our face, and it should be as luxe as our jewelry. Yes, I will do a slow tutorial using the large gold pin. Let's see. Am I centered well?
Yes.
Okay. So you could do this on the top of your head. You could do it in any area. It's not important where you put it. What's very important is that you take your pin upside down, you grab a small amount of the hair, and you want to take it and glide it underneath the bun. That will hold so tight. If you get that right, it's never going to fall out. I think some people, they just try to jab it in. It's not going to work like that. It's not going to hold. It'll hold for 5 seconds. You want to make sure. That's so cute.
Very into, for girls with curly hair, these are like magical lifesavers. I don't know. I'm all about always like that little hair up thing, but like this is a very cute moment.
And that'll go with so many things that you have. You know what I mean?
Especially like for me, I mean, like I said, I live in this one, you know, when I'm at work, you know, I'm very pretty cash, and it just like makes you feel like you took a lot more effort than you did, and you feel very put together.
Oh, and you know what's great too is that you're not going to have kinks in your hair. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
You won't have kinks.
I love it. I mean, this makes me want to like do like a stronger little eye. I love it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this was so much fun. I got so many, I actually really learned how to navigate, because with the cat eye, I was always closing my eye and winging it, and I would wind up with like a C curve.
Yeah. So we'll have to do, after the pandemic, we'll have to do more in person.
Absolutely. I would love to.
Yeah, so much fun. Amazing.
And all right, so do we have any questions that we needed to answer? Oh my God, a lot of people asked about, yes, we're going to post all the products. What mascaras do you love? Let's see. Deborah, what is the eyeshadow palette? I'm going to post that also because we use two. You've already answered about the brown versus black. And I think we're good. All right, if anybody else has any questions.
So much fun.
That was fun. I'm so happy you guys liked it. I love it too. I could talk about makeup, skincare, hair, accessories, jewelry all day long. So
me too. We'll have to do
it's
more.
fun for me.
Yeah, we'll have to do like maybe another look next time.
Absolutely. All right, Romy, thank you so much.
My pleasure. See you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.